supply into the ward.
They actually work with the kids basically, and it's all
Single mum, and she has, at morning free time to do something.
If folk can't access Facebook, if they're not online, if they don't have computers, then how can we actually get this information out there to folk? Is there notice boards that folk use? I have a look at on the cafe, like Cafe 13, to see if there's anything going on in Govan. I'm not sure about yourselves.
There's lots of mums don't know what provision is already here, but what we find from the parents that in our group is the provision is already oversubscribed, so there is a need for parents as a cooperative to work together. And the guys here are saying, they're taking opportunity for learning. So what they would be happy to do if there's other people coming up, maybe then that's when they can say, right, we'll look after the kids, you do the training, and then when those parents are doing the training, they look after the kids, so cooperatively they're working together.
I think we wanted to create opportunities where there is families coming together and maybe supporting each other with kind of childcare, maybe having some kind of group whereby it's parent led and volunteer led, and maybe a couple of those parents are responsible during the duration of that group for organising the childcare. Would that be right then? Yeah. And maybe then, and therefore we began to think that, well, what is needed for that to happen? So it's the skills and support and the training that those parents need to be able to do that, to do that to the best of your ability, is it? So we then spoke about what's needed to make that happen, isn't it? We began to speak about, we touched on the fact that Govan is so diverse. We love that diversity, and it's a great opportunity then to get to meet other people and other cultures and get to understand different families, yeah.
We were speaking about after school clubs provided by Urban Roots or other local organisations. We spoke about, is it possible to rent a cheap shop space that could be similar to what other areas of Glasgow have, like Kinning Park Complex, like the space over at the Barras, and for that to be places for folk to gather and pull resources together and cook together. We spoke about the Govan dinners that used to happen.
The volunteers who are currently upskilling themselves, and it's about chatting to other mums, meeting them in the playground, or they're volunteering.
A good way is understanding what provision is there. So we spoke about today, we spoke about nurseries, we spoke about childminders, creches, mother and toddler groups. It would be great to get some kind of list or directory of what's going on within Govan, because to understand what else is needed, we need to understand what's exactly there first, don't we? So it'd be good to set a kind of starting point, isn't it? That we can share with each other, but also going to help us identify what needs to be developed.
It's not only maybe the child-led, but there's different organisations where they can access different services, and also the parents learning as well as the child with a connection with the school and the education side. So you were talking about different things like that and how you've come on and your child as well feels really supported.
Talk about bringing dance and music into these meetings and these spaces and the times that we want to create. We talked about making festivals out of this, like family-friendly festivals. We also spoke about bringing spaces to and rejuvenating the market as well. It's just over there, and how can that pull together? Working with what structures already exist.
But when you get a bunch of mums together, like mums mothering mums, I've just seen that, because everyone wants to mother their cute little baby, but when mum gets forgotten.
I think there's a real lack of variety of childcare provision. So what would we use just now? We continually liaising with nurseries to write letters of support to help parents to get nursery places for their children, way beyond the time that they're qualified. Those children at 3 years should get a 15-hour post at a place, and they're not getting that. Never mind talking about 2-year-olds, 3-year-olds aren't getting it. So we've got school, we've got nursery. Childminders, there's a number of childminders in Govan, but their capacity is small. There's maybe 3 childminders that I know, but they can only take small amounts of children at a time.
But sometimes because there are many single parents or parents without grandfathers, mothers, and who could support mothers, and that was the problem. So if you support mother and a father, then the mother and father can give better attention to the children, better love, more energy.